Oh wow, when it's during my first lap, I was really fascinated in this museum that they were making over there. Put all the ladders up. Hey, good morning. It is 7:45 and it is an absolutely perfect start to the day. It is bright, it is blue, it is decent, and there is no wind. Spectacular. It has become a dream to see this beauty of a weather these days. So this morning I am returning to driving. This is why I woke up pretty early this morning, although usually I wake up around 8:30 to 9 a.m. All right, well, it hasn't even been 1 minute and here. Oh yeah, feels good. Feels warm in this car too.
1 hour later.
Oh wow, when it's during my first lap, I was really fascinated in this museum that they were making over there. Put all the ladders up on that building, and looks like they could be making a big museum or even a big factory out there. That's what I was somewhat focusing on. The first lap I took like 4 laps, but yeah, it's a factory. It looks like a factory to me.
Looks like a nuclear plant to me.
Oh no, wait, nuclear. Well, why would you say that? Because if it's
because
safe?
They are like all these spheres.
Oh my god, yeah, I see. Yeah, that's
it looks like
for a second or two I was having a look at that in my first lap. Oh, it got a little bit more dramatic up here now already. But yeah, that industrial area that I was looking at, what kind of an industry could it be? Like a fabric industry or something? Oh, right. Well, it's still on construction at the moment, but you know, these kind of stuff are pretty simple to find in small villages or other places that you can practice driving. So how are we gonna know if it's either a fabric industry or plastic industry or any other kind of industry, like even cotton industry? Because of its shape, I might as well think that it could be like a vehicle industry too. What do you think about it? Well, yeah, for now it's still being built, and I was concentrating more on that building in my first lap, and at least I didn't screw up or anything, but I was looking more at the building. I'm like, whoa, is that a project going on? And my tutor told me, why looking at the building? But you know, when there's spheres around, then that just makes you want to think, you know what, let's just go and practice some industry work. It's time for Mars Athletic Club, suckers. At least that was a fast job. Like a Ferrari car, or even a grizzly bear running through the deep forest. This motorbike gotta act like a freaking Ferrari over there. My god. Got Ferraris. Well, actually no, but just imagination when that motorbike guy passed by. So up to now I have made it to a total of 7,079 steps, and just about to head to Mars Athletic Club. I've been on my way, and it's gonna get even more as I do these workouts. Yes, I thought that it was that time that kids were walking out of school and this craziness goes on, like a snake of kids leaving school. But it's that they're playing like a rugby game or something, like they're screaming, they're fighting for that rugby ball. You know, when you're on the rugby field and you're just fighting for that ball, you tackle one of the players by just crunching into their legs with your nails, and you just try to catch that ball, but the referee says, hey, no, can't. Well, that's what's been going on. There's a rugby game or a football game going on outdoors. And yeah, I just realized that it is still pretty early. Well, let me tell you, today's driving lesson, the ending of it, just the ending of it was very difficult. Okay, I thought that they were playing rugby. Well, they're actually playing basketball. Look at that. Like when you tackle onto one player from the opponent team and just snatch the ball with your nails, and then both of you guys fall on that floor with the ball, and a referee says, hey, what do you do that for? But yeah, it is basketball. Yeah, like when you try to tackle that ball from one member of the opponent team, right? But yeah, speaking about driving, like just the ending of it was very difficult. I don't know why, but this time in a different way. I was about to bump into another guy while that guy was behind me. Once I had caused a traffic accident, and there were two guys that were just too lazy to move, and I just couldn't wait, and I bumped into them while I was driving. Like, I bumped into them and I didn't have my license, so I ended up having to pay for their laziness. So there's nothing else to say about it, and we've been figuring out how it could have happened and how we could escape this whole torment, right? Well, anyways, for now it looks like time to go to Mars Athletic Club. Need to get some more exercise done before all these crazy dog lovers come out there with their retrievers. And so today I ended the driving lesson with a parking. well, I turned back and then I parked. That's how it is. I turned back, and like there was that one guy who honked from behind, and I was so close to hitting him. And like, it's not that I didn't pay any attention. I worked very hard. It's just that sometimes you don't get the best tutors. Well, I'm gonna forget about that crap for now because it's absolutely useless. Well, I'm already heading to Mars Athletic Club to do my thing. And that literally wanted me to say, holy kangaroo balls. That was such a workout today. My God. Okay, well, it smells like chlorine in here. I don't know why. We've been doing this cleanup the whole time. So, in case if you missed, here's the new table for the number of steps that I have recorded for each day. And here are the first 3 step counts with the new theme. So that was the day before yesterday, and that was yesterday. So you can see that when it's a day that I take less than the previous day, I put this in blue and I put this in bold. And when it's a day that I take more steps than the previous day, then I put this in bold and put this in red. But no matter what, this part stays orange. And that is the data that is yet for today. Of course, when today finishes, I am going to put these numbers up. But I can already tell that I have took more than the previous day. And so yesterday as well. And these flowers are still up and surviving despite season change. Just look at that. Lucky flowers, lucky survivors. Survivor flowers. Survived this crazy start to this season. Wow. I thought that there were some memes going around in this neighborhood. Looks like neighborhood meme day. Well, I just heard this, but no, it's just like a messenger call or something, or a Zoom call that we do back in the day. No more buses and no more construction. All that has already passed, and looks like we're finally done with the construction outside of this neighborhood after 2-3 tough weeks. Yeah, when I said crazy start to the season, like, at least if we compare it with last year, then we can agree that it has been a crazy start. Like, around this time, it was still very much like summer last year. Well, now it feels like apples are falling off the trees due to the gusts. Not only apples, but pomegranates, peaches, and pears, even tangerines and apricots, and the end of a typical school day in October 2021. Well, yeah, what other difference? October 2020 versus October 2021. I don't do Mr. Different business when I say that. That's what it really is. Like, sometimes I just come out here to do Mr. Different business, but we see some signs that we are at a turning point. There's plenty of police officer motorbikes coming in and out everywhere. At least it's faded all. Well, anyway guys, so my phone's battery is running low, so I am going to end today's vlog as it is. The internet at the house, I still cannot get into the internet on this phone. I have no idea why, but it feels like growing up in the countryside where you can hardly find any other houses except for those small buildings in the trailer park. And at night, you know, walk around and what do you see? Some shining eyes. You never know. That it could be a bear, it could be a wolf. And what will you see? You will see them running around, and if they see you, then they hunt you down. Not with their hands, not with their weapons, but they hunt you down real good by their bites. So when they hunt you down, they just chase you and just grab onto you, and they just suck your venom just like that, like a vampire. Get that? But yeah, that's what it's like to grow up in a village and not have any internet. Well, actually, that's not my case. But I'm just saying, imagine growing up in a village with wild animals coming out of the bushes at night, right? I was just talking about those venomous creatures. This cat is pretending to be like one already. Or is he just want to be the cat that is Mr. Different out of all the cats in this neighborhood? Perhaps all the animals in this neighborhood. Well, yeah, no one takes your cats. Probably no one even has a cat in this neighborhood. Like, the only time you would see a cat is when they just come from the streets, enter through these gates. That's what it is. That's what life is like when you compare a cat with a dog, when you compare how many people have a cat, how many people have a dog, and the ratio is 4 dogs to 1 cat. But nowadays you would see 9 dogs to 1 cat. Get that? Anyway guys, so at least I made this vlog as long as I wanted to, like yesterday. So I will see you in the vlog tomorrow.